Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. We just witnessed Jared Anderson getting defeated by Martin Bacoli, which I said Martin Bacoli was going to defeat Jared Anderson. He knocked Jared Anderson down 3 times in the fight. Jared Anderson was out on his legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the big boys of boxing, the heavyweight division. Let's first welcome to the ring, Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
Martin Bacoli dropped Jared Anderson 3 times, y'all. He dropped him 3 times. Man, he did his thing. Bacoli did his thing tonight. Andy Ruiz Jr., y'all come on in. Stay there with me. Versus Jared Miller.
Andy Ruiz. Do or die for both these guys. I mean, Andy.
Y'all stay there.
You know, was he on one
Stay there.
heavyweight championship?
We just witnessed an upset with Jared Miller. Jared Big Baby Anderson got knocked out by Martin Bacoli. Martin Bacoli put up a brilliant fight. He had a brilliant game plan. Jared Anderson couldn't hurt that guy. That guy is a beast.
Understand?
That guy's a beast. Freak of nature. Big Baby Miller and Andy Ruiz, they about to fight. Big Baby, he walking out to the ring right now.
Has to prove that he can still.
He walking out to the ring right now. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Dust your feet off when you come in. Dust your feet off.
And then with that big power.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Big Baby Jared Anderson. Miller versus Andy Ruiz Jr. We just seen Jared Anderson got dropped 3 times and stopped. And I think this is going to be another upset.
To the ring, the former world champion, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz Jr.
Yeah, this is going to be another upset. We got 2 more good fights coming on after this. We got Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Jose Raul Venezuela. And we got the Terrence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov fight. Man, we seen David Morrell dominate. And we see Andy Cruz dominate. We just seen Martin Bacoli dominate. And this is a good fight. It's gonna be coming up. Andy Ruiz Jr., Big Baby Miller, the battle of the fat boys. The battles of the fat boys. And the words of Jared Miller, he said taco versus hamburger. Andy Ruiz about to walk out. Gerald Miller waiting in the ring. Andy Ruiz. He's stalling him out. Stalling him out. He's soaking up all this energy. He looked focused though. He looked focused. He looked relaxed. Looked like he came to fight. He been off 2 years. He got dropped in the Chris Arreola fight. He won his last fight against King Kong Ortiz, which I felt like could have went either way. And you know, he lost to Anthony Joshua in that rematch. He was out of shape. He had a whole lot going on outside of the ring. And well, being out for 2 years, he had a whole lot going out of the ring with his wife and Big Baby Miller. They both got 2 divorces. So they both got a lot to lose. They both coming in to win. They both Andy Ruiz is remind me of a big Mikey Garcia with skills and punching power. Great counter puncher. Got good speed, good technique, good ring IQ. Will Big Baby the relentlessness. That's a big word to say, relentlessness. Would that overshadow what Andy Ruiz want to do? Let's see. With all that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. Brought to you by Riyadh Season and the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, and promoted by Eddie Hearns, Matchroom Boxing, Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions, Sella and Gold Star Promotions. It is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, Chair Peter Villegas, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our 3 judges assigned will be Robert Hoyle, Lou Moret, and David Sutherland. Our referee in charge will be Thomas Taylor. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing blue with white and weighed in officially at 305.6 pounds. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, he is proudly representing the country of Belize. His professional record consists of 26 wins, just 1 defeat, 1 draw, with 22 of his 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing black with white and weighed in officially at 274.4 pounds. Hailing from Imperial, California, he has a professional record of 35 wins, 2 defeats, with 22 of his 35 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former WBA, IBF, WBO, and IBO Unified Heavyweight Champion of the World, Andy the Destroyer Ruiz Jr.
Chief second. Okay, gentlemen. Coach, again, I'm going to come over on this side, Coach. Come on this side. I'm going to stress. We got a high belt line over here. Anything in the white, even half a glove in the white is going to be good. Andy, your trunks are good. So we've got middle of the letters here and up, gentlemen. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Both of these men have
About to
spent
go down.
5 years dealing with issues both inside and out of the ring. Andy Ruiz reached the mountaintop and he gave it all away. Jarrell Miller blew it before he could even get there. Both won another crack at that heavyweight championship to get there, they have to get through each other.
You don't know what you got till it's gone. That's been the message from Andy Ruiz. He had the championship, let it slip away. He vows that this will be his first step towards reclaiming the crown. 12 rounds, Jarrell Miller and Andy Ruiz.
You see Miller has 2 inches in height, and he has the reach, 4 inches in reach, so you can bet that he's going to want to use that, not let Andy Ruiz come in and do that right off the bat. You want to keep him at bay, keep popping that jab, keep foot feinting, use your athleticism if you're Miller.
Miller has that right hand cocked, sort of like McCauley did in the last fight.
Yeah, but Jarrell Miller's got to be careful because I think Andy Ruiz is one of the best counter punchers at heavyweight. He gets into exchanges, and most of the time he wins those exchanges.
He has extremely fast hands for a big man, and he can catch and counter really well, especially with that left hand. So if Miller throws a right hand that's going to ricochet off the left hand of Ruiz, you can bet that he's going to want to catch it and shoot the same left hook with the same left hand. That's the reason Miller's thinking twice about throwing that right hand right now.
Miller being very patient. He keeps that left hand low down by his waist.
As soon as Miller throws that right hand, you can bet Ruiz is going to counter with a big left hook. Catch and counter.
Just by instinct.
Yep. I like to call it like a rat trap left hook. Anytime you touch it, it's going to snap.
Andy not wanting to be first. Neither is Jarrell, and that means a slow first round.
Yeah, but this is how Andy Ruiz came out against Luis Ortiz. A different situation. Luis Ortiz is a strong southpaw, and actually the first southpaw.
It's a fill-out round.
Ruiz had faced as a professional, so he was
They both ain't doing nothing.
in that respect, but he is waiting for those opportunities to counter.
Overhand right from Ruiz.
Hold the hand off the head. All right, stop. No punch. Straight back.
It's too early for Ruiz to start throwing the right hand. He still needs to invest that with that jab to the belly, just like that. See? Keep touching that belly, and then you can drop the guard of Miller. Then you can try that overhand right again. You got to fool your opponent into it. There you go. See that? Big exchange by both men. Both of them barely missed big hooks. Miller's looking for a big shot himself.
Whoa.
They both sat down on those right hands.
They're both sitting down these punches. They want to hurt each other.
Bad.
I'm curious. We all know Andy Ruiz takes a huge shot. I want to see how Miller's going to respond once he gets hit.
There's those lightning quick hands from Ruiz.
Oh. Oh.
Right there.
That was a good round for Andy Ruiz. Good round. They both opening up. They both opening up. He cool as a cucumber. Cucumber. That was a good round for Andy Ruiz.
And this is the exchange right here. Big baby Miller forgot to put his hands up in the clinch, in the guard. Protect yourself.
Oh, that was a shot behind the head.
Well, you got just a glimpse of the hand speed of Andy Ruiz. He still got it at the age of 34.
You know, Sergio, I don't know if it's intentional or if it just plays out this way, but Andy Ruiz is good at landing those equilibrium shots, the ones on the side of the head. Clipped Anthony Joshua with one in their fight, dropped Luis Ortiz with a similar type of shot. He just seems to find a home in the right spot in the head.
You're right. I just think he has good accuracy with that shot. I don't think it's intentional. I just think he's one of these punchers that he's very accurate. When he throws a shot, it just happens to land in the right spot.
Ruiz said, I've got to let my hands go. I can't be tentative. But Miller's saying the same thing.
See, Ruiz doesn't throw that many punches until the combinations start flowing. But I love the fact that he's jabbing to the belly of Miller. That right there is going to serve dividends. It's going to pay dividends.
Well, one of Jarrell Miller's best attributes during his best years was that work rate. He was a guy that would throw 60-plus punches per round. That's what made him the most successful. He is not the one-punch power knockout guy like Martin McColley. He's got to win against Andy Ruiz with volume punching.
Well, he said to us yesterday, he said Andy Ruiz cannot fight going backwards. He loves to eat jabs and can't handle body shots very well.
Well, right now, Ruiz is doing just fine on the back foot. Stabbing Miller to the chest and to the belly. Trying to set shots like that up top.
I was expecting more from Miller, at least from a work rate.
I think the hand speed of Andy Ruiz has a lot to do with the inactivity of Miller.
Oh, that was a good body shot.
Heavyweight division, especially Chris, since hitting the premier matchups of top 10 guys all the time now. Heavyweight's one big win away from being thrown right back in the mix.
Oh!
Best punch of the
Oh!
There's a big uppercut by Miller and over the top. But that's the thing about Andy Ruiz.
Oh!
Take a big shot.
Yes. Oh, nice body shot. This is heating up. This is heating up.
Just trying to line him up.
Yeah, he's telegraphing that right hand.
He's ducking up under Andy Ruiz's right hand.
He's looking for the perfect right hand, Miller is. It's too soon for that right now. Just be touching and packing. You're losing rounds. Momentum's for Ruiz right now.
Oh, nice uppercut by Andy Ruiz.
Miller's just getting outworked.
Oh.
Faster hands than Ruiz. Nothing landing cleanly, but he's winning rounds convincingly.
That was another good round. That was another good round. Woo. Come to 8, probably the 6th or the 8th round, somebody gonna be tired. Somebody gonna be tired. They both throwing bombs. Good body shots. They got great head movement. Woo. Somebody gonna be tired. Nice uppercut, nice left, nice right. Caught Andy Ruiz pulling out with his hands down. Bam.
And you could tell he was about to engage and exchange with Miller right now. Miller doesn't want to do that either.
What do you think of the advice from Miller's corner to stop targeting the head and go to the body?
I love that, and that's exactly what Ruiz has been doing well. He's been jabbing and pecking the body. I think Miller better start doing the exact same thing. Miller, they both have fast hands, but the speed is on Ruiz's side.
Let's take a look at some CompuBox numbers as we enter round 3 here in our second heavyweight fight of the night. Ruiz has landed 19 power punches compared to 10 for Big Baby.
Yeah, and that's a pretty low output for Jarrell Miller.
Nice overhand right by Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, Miller's not letting his hands go. He's walking back, Andy Ruiz, but he's not punching, walking him back. So Ruiz is doing well off the back foot.
Oh, nice 1-2 by Andy.
These are big power shots from Andy Ruiz.
Nice uppercut by Andy.
For the most part, Miller's not giving him much back.
You know, I questioned Andy Ruiz on Friday about his weight. Came in at 274 pounds, which if you exclude
He's trying to create that
his
space.
first 2 professional fights would be the second highest weight of his professional career, second only to that second fight.
Boy.
Anthony Joshua. And he insisted that it was a planned decision. He knows Jarrell Miller is going to weigh in around 300 pounds. He wanted to be able to match some of that weight.
There's a body shot from Ruiz, then comes over the top of the right hand.
Nice jab by Miller.
Finally answering back.
That was a good shot by Ruiz, but Miller came back. Miller needs to start getting respect here. And I like the fact that he's aiming for the body. Miller is. Both of them are
Nice body shot by Andy.
big target for both of them down in that belly area.
Ruiz getting his licks in wherever he can.
And that's what you got to do. You just got to touch whatever your opponent gives you, that's what you touch. Just like that. And I love the fact that Ruiz is not standing in front of Miller. He's punching and moving. Usually it's Miller that has the better footwork.
There's a digging right hand to the body for Miller. And even if you block a punch like that, Sergio, it still does us some damage.
Actually, that one was a little bit telegraphed and slappy, but yeah, you don't want to get too many of those.
Oh, good right hand on the inside for Ruiz. That's
That was-
been really excelling.
Actually, that second body shot for Miller right now, that one right there.
Nice body shot.
Than the ones that come around. You lose all your power when you open up your arm like that.
That's the uppercut that Miller's corner had been calling for. They want him to go to the body and then come up the gut with an uppercut.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Oh, nice body shot.
We don't hold back.
Woo! They heating up. They is heating up. This round 4. Round 4. They heating up. Somebody gonna get tired. Whoever make the most mistakes. Some gotta give. You keep trying to kick down that door. Some gotta give. That latch gonna come loose. The hinges might come off. Andy Ruiz doing some good work, good body work. That was a good body shot by Andy Ruiz. Nice overhand right. Jared Miller, nice body shot. Followed off with a hook. And with an uppercut. Ooh. Had pushed Andy Ruiz's head back with the uppercut.
Picking it up in my opinion.
Chris, which direction do you see this fight going here after 3 rounds?
I think it's going in the direction Andy Ruiz wants it to go in. I mean, his accuracy and output has been pretty clear to see at this point. Jarrell Miller just doesn't look like the guy we saw beating, mid-level contenders at heavyweight.
You can't do that against Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz ain't no dang on pushover.
Jarrell Miller wants to get back in this fight. He's got to increase his punch output. When he's walking Andy Ruiz down, he's got to let his hands go.
This is what he said. Andy Ruiz can't fight going backwards, and he's going to eat my jab.
You gotta tire Andy Ruiz out if you're gonna do that. You gotta push him backward.
The early rounds is where Miller should be taking advantage of the inactivity of Ruiz. But shots like that, beautiful body shot there by Andy Ruiz, and comes right back upstairs. Those will take a toll the later this fight goes.
And you're right, Sergio. These are the rounds that Andy Ruiz was most worried about. Coming off that 2-year layoff, he didn't know how he was going to react in these first few rounds. He was pretty confident he'd settle into the fight as it progressed, but so far so good for Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, and that's the reason I'm saying that Miller is actually playing in the game plan of Ruiz, letting him get into the fight and shake off that rust.
Yeah, that ring rust kick in after being off 2 years.
He's just walking. Good body shot, but he should be jabbing his way in.
Right cross on the inside from Jarrell Miller. There's the double jab. He's being the aggressor, Sergio, but not the effective aggressor.
He landed a good right hand, Miller, right there.
Oh, nice hook.
He's doing well in the last 20 seconds. Miller.
Overhand right by Andy Ruiz. Behind. Oh, nice uppercut by Andy.
Snuck in some of those quick hands there.
Oh, nice body shot, Miller.
Jarrell
Nice
Miller trying to impose his
will.
superior size.
Yes.
Ruiz.
I think he is imposing it right now.
Yes. Woo. This is heating up. This is heating up. Come the 6th or the 8th round, somebody gonna be tired.
Nice flurry there from Ruiz.
Somebody gonna be tired.
Every time a fighter shakes their head and says, I didn't feel that, it means that they felt that.
They felt it, but do something back. Okay, if it didn't bother you, fine. How about you get yours back? Let your hands go over your nose.
What I'm seeing here, correct me if I'm wrong, Sergio, is a fight that Miller should be winning. He's doing all the right things position-wise in the ring, but he's just not landing enough punches.
Because he's not throwing the jab. So without the jab, you're not going to have confidence to let the right hand go.
Because Andy Ruiz is a great counter puncher. That's why.
There's no fluidity to his offense. He's just, the only thing he's doing right is walking back Andy Ruiz, but that's not enough.
He's getting the ball down in the paint,
Oh.
but he's not making the hoops. Right there, guys. Hold on. And let's check in with Emily, who's with NFL star Deshaun Jackson.
Jackson in the house. Game that recognizes more game.
Sure.
Who you got tonight?
I only got the one and only, man. Bud Crawford, man. Come on, Bud. You ready? I'm ready to see a knockout early on, too. Probably like round 4.
Round 4 knockout.
I'm predicting it round 4, man. Bud the dude, man. I'm excited to be here, man. Just been rooting for him for a long time in his career, man. He's doing some great things, so just want to see a good fight. But I got him knocking out early.
Wow, looks like you got a nice left hook. Is this something next for you in your career?
I'm messing around a little bit, but I don't know. I ain't gonna step into that world.
Well, you're good at what you do.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Enjoy the fight. Thank you.
Nice hook with the finish. 2 body shots, then came off with the hook. Big Baby Miller.
Really good shot. Miller needs to start.
2 good body shots, then finish off with the hook to the chin.
Ass in his last fight against Daniel Dubois. Maybe he's trying to save some of that energy for the later rounds.
No, he wasn't in shape last time he fought against Dubois. This time he's in shape. He's ready to go. This is it.
Nice counter uppercut by Andy Ruiz.
I'll be honest with you, Todd. After his last performance, I didn't think he was going to get an opportunity for another big fight, and here he is. I mean, even bigger fight. He must capitalize.
Nice left on the inside by Miller. Cracked the jaw of Ruiz there.
The body shot by Ruiz to answer back. Both these guys loading up on shots.
For what it's worth, Miller does seem fresh.
Well, he's fresh because he's not letting his hands go. And he's not moving his feet like he normally does. Notice the size difference of Miller's upper body to lower body. That's what I used to be impressed with. He has big thighs, but he has skinny calves. That allows him to actually be good on his feet, be light on his feet. And that was giving him an advantage as a heavyweight, but he's not doing that right now.
And I was in the corner talking to Aureliano Sosa, the trainer for Jarrell Miller. They do think the pressure of Miller is starting to wear Andy.
It is.
But they're like us guys. They're saying he's got to let his hands go. Got to throw some punches. Throw them from the outside. And when you get on the inside, let that uppercut.
Andy Ruiz slapping now. His punches, they slapping now.
But that 300 pounds of humanity being rested on you all the time, Sergio, will certainly take its toll, and that left hand moved Ruiz back.
Oh, those body shots moved Ruiz back. That's digging down now. That's what I'm talking about if you're Big Baby Miller.
Oh. Oh.
As Ruiz looking a little slow.
It was the body shots got the attention, left and right. He landed 4 in a row. That opened up top. This is momentum for Miller. He needs to keep going downstairs. That's going to open up uppercuts and hooks. The straight shots are in the favor of Ruiz right now, but if you're breaking the distance that easy, go around the guard with the hooks if you're Miller.
Best round of the fight for Jarrell Miller. Crowd trying to get behind Andy Ruiz.
Andy tired. He is tired.
Miller says no. And maybe Ruiz's punches are losing steam here in the fifth.
It looks like they are losing steam, and it looks like Miller's not respecting the speed nor the power of Ruiz now.
Yes, he's getting tired.
And body shots. Ruiz is not liking those body shots.
Andy, look at me. You pulled his head down, that's your fault. Stay right here. Just try to keep him up. Stop pulling the head down. You caused your own foul. Back up. Go.
Excellent hard warning by Thomas Taylor because that wasn't a low blow, even though Ruiz tried to sell it.
He tired. That's why. He tired.
So are we seeing a pendulum swing in the momentum of this fight? Ruiz lands those quick hands.
And Jarrell Miller, what you mean?
Sitting down on some punches.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he almost knocked Andy Ruiz out! He almost knocked Andy Ruiz out! Oh my God! Ooh! Oh my God! I'm telling y'all, that 6th or the 8th round, it's gonna pick up. Whoever made the most mistakes gonna lose. Oh, that pressure, that relentless pressure. Pressure bust pipes. Pressure bust pipes. Andy Ruiz got to find a second win right now. He got to find Isaac Pitbull Cruz is making it in. He up next. I don't know why he ain't he ain't make it to the arena a lot faster. He should have made it to the arena a lot faster. He ain't even. Hey, this fight picking up. Come that 6th or the 8th round, man, he almost knocked Andy Ruiz out. Andy Ruiz was on his feet. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, my God. He was saved by the bell. He was saved by the bell.
Yeah, he's right there in the face of Ruiz, not letting him breathe. Good right hand on the inside. And Miller, like Piccoli, doesn't have to hit you that hard, Sergio. His fists are so massive.
Well, I would say this. Jarrell Miller can punch, a big heavyweight, but Martin Piccoli is a KO artist. Like that is a...
I was looking for the words to say exactly that. You can't compare the two. There's a different type of pop, you know.
Oh, nice uppercut, Andy. That was a nice uppercut.
22 knockouts in Jarrell Miller's 26 wins.
Mark, left eye, blue corner.
See those looping shots, that's going to take it out of Miller. He shouldn't be throwing looping shots like that. You can keep walking your man down, but keep the punch.
That was a good body shot by Miller. Andy Ruiz is tired. He is tired.
Ruiz is looking winded. He's breathing with his mouth open now.
Yes, that ring rush.
Way to go. We're not even at the halfway point.
At all.
The body language are backing up. The mouth open. Ruiz is not made for the 12 rounds.
No, not right now.
Yeah,
Miller should just keep digging away.
Yep, going to the body.
Get the head, dig away at the body.
Yep, go to the body.
fresh. Ruiz looks. But Ruiz has banked some rounds here, so it's not like the cause is lost. He still has plenty of time to get back, but this has not been his round.
At all. He's smothering Andy Ruiz too, so he can't get none of his off.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen.
Clubbing body shots from Jarrell Miller, and then upstairs in an uppercut. That was right after the bell, or maybe even a little after it.
You know, one thing Jarrell Miller...
That was another good round for Jarrell Miller.
Miller the entire time, but now he's like short right hand.
Nice body shot. Oh, nice uppercut. Lift Andy Ruiz's head up. Yeah.
Picked up the chin of Ruiz and a solid back-to-back rounds for Big Baby Miller.
Let's see how Chris Mannix has this scored through 6 full rounds.
Yeah, I've got it 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Andy Ruiz. I thought the first 4 rounds were pretty
Huh?
good.
What fight you watching, man? Chris Maddox? I don't know what fight you watching. You tripping. No what fight you watching.
Coming back for Ruiz now, and I love what he's doing now. He's just throwing short shots. He's not loading up Miller. He's just countering with nice momentum, movement with that right hand.
You see a bit of some swelling underneath and around that left eye of Andy Ruiz.
And that's because of those right hands I was talking about. He's not loading up on him no more, Miller. He's just throwing them to touch him. But when you have 300 pounds behind you, touching is enough.
You got to keep the pressure on Andy. You letting him breathe. He's out of shape.
Jab on the inside from Miller. Anything that scores. Another one. And there's a clubbing right hand stabbing downward from Terrell Miller, who, according to Chris Mannix, has won the last 2 rounds after a slow start.
I like that. Miller is not letting Ruiz clinch. You know, clinching saves you some time. You can get some breath. You know, you can walk your opponent back. Anytime Ruiz starts to clinch, big baby Miller, you know, doesn't let him. He pushes him or moves his arms.
So what can Ruiz do here, Sergio, other than
Be a punching bag like he been.
punch out? Yeah, you better move that head right now. We're going to have a knockout.
Yeah, you better start moving that upper body. Right now he's getting
He tired.
because he's tired.
Yes, he tired. He breathing out his mouth. He looking to breathe. He looking for a breather. He got to Miller got to keep the pressure on.
Miller suits my style. I can counter and shoot back, use his aggression against him. And he was doing that early on, but the punches just aren't coming back anymore.
At all. He tired. Yes, the 2-year layoff.
He hasn't fought in almost 2 years.
Yes.
It takes its toll in the second half of the fight.
Yes, it do.
And we're seeing it now.
I've been saying that.
You can see Ruiz is tired.
Yes. Oh, he lucky he missed with that uppercut.
Anytime Miller rears back and fires, he misses. But it's those little short shots, like you were saying, Sergio. Those are the ones that are scoring.
This is another round for Miller.
On the punches of Andy Ruiz are not the same as they were early in the fight.
At all. That's another round for Miller. Jose Venezuela. He putting his gloves on. Isaac Pitbull Cruz. He putting his gloves on right now too. They up next. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Jose Venezuela. If y'all haven't put y'all bet in, go put your bet in right now. Boy, God, Pitbull is tough, boy. He ready. He ready. Pitbull ready. He already putting the work in right now.
As we head to round 8. Can Ruiz find a second win?
He got to do something. Got to do something because Big Baby been dominating so far. Andy Ruiz looking for a breather.
Around for Andy Ruiz to switch the momentum. The last 3 rounds have been really good for Miller, even though Miller started off.
He looking for a breather. Stop giving him a breather, Miller. Stop giving him the momentum. He looking to breathe. He looking to rest.
Numbers say that Terrell Miller has landed 20 more power punches and thrown 52.
Yes, he looking to rest. Yep, he looking to rest.
Work being done over the last 3 rounds.
Them big punches and you miss and you don't hit nothing. That take.
Rounds, it was quick 3-4 punch combinations that came off the shoulders, with burst. Now he's kind of loading up on these shots that Jarrell Miller is seeing coming and is able to cover up.
Not only that, but that takes more out of you when you're tired, when you're loading up and not landing.
Yes, I just said that.
So everything's really heavy and kind of lethargic on Andy Ruiz, and you can see Miller just walking him up, looking for that big right hand.
Yep.
I would love to see Miller go back down to the body right now, even if it's just jabs or right hand straight to the gut. When you have a tired and fatigued man in front of you,
He's looking to get a second win.
keep poking him down there, keep pecking.
Power punches, as we just saw, have swung greatly in the favor of Jarrell Miller. In that 7th round alone, it was 10-2 in favor of landed power punches for Jarrell Miller.
Come on.
At the same time, I almost feel like Miller should be doing more.
Yes, right now.
He's got a fighter in front of him who's obviously fatigued.
Yes.
He's lost most of his power.
It's gone. It ain't there no more.
Miller has him on his back foot constantly.
See, both these guys are reluctant to throw that right hand, the straight right hand, because they know they're both looking for a counter. So the jab is all they're doing. They're neglecting the right hand.
Like this round, Ruiz has thrown so many more punches. Miller's obviously in control, but he could lose the round.
Yes. Let your hands go. You walking him down. Now you got to let your hand go. He's looking to steal the end of the round.
There's the shoe shine for the bell.
Looking to steal the end of the round. Every round. Oh. Oh.
But did Miller wait too late? Right there.
He's not trying to hurt Andy Ruiz. That's his partner. He's not trying to hurt that boy. Hey, if y'all haven't seen, man, Jared Anderson got dropped 3 times by Martin Bucoli. If you haven't seen that, he got dropped 3 times by Martin Bucoli. Had that man all discombobulated. That man ain't know where he was. Andy Cruz versus Jose Valenzuela coming up next. Nice jab by Andy. Nice hook by Jarrell Miller. He kept his hand right there. Nice body shot. Shoe shine body shot. 4, 5. He hit Andy Ruiz with 5 body shots. Andy Ruiz backed up.
And it's almost become too predictable, hasn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
Miller just kind of methodically follows Ruiz around the ring in the last 10 seconds, throws body shots.
Yep, that's what you're looking to do, to steal the end of the round. Andy Ruiz got to pick up on that, though.
To win some rounds against Andy Ruiz. He dug a pretty big hole early on, and he's dug himself out of it. But you got to believe in the 12th round, Andy Ruiz is going to get that burst of adrenaline and look more like the Andy Ruiz we saw in the first couple of rounds. So these next few rounds are just as important for Jarrell Miller as they are Andy Ruiz.
You got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. Go back.
This is going to be the round that's going to tell us what.
He let Andy get his second win again.
Heavy shots right now, and it looks like Miller's finally letting his hands go.
Oh.
There's a right hand on the temple. As Chris Mannix pointed out earlier, that's kind of been his...
Nice body shot. Miller.
That body shot.
That hurt Andy Ruiz. Throw it again. Yeah, right there. Right there. He don't like that one. Go right back there. He got his hand down there.
Get him up, Andy. Get him up. There's some quick hands. A little power being shown by Ruiz. At least
Oh, they going at it now.
No, he's coming alive, but Miller's blocking those shots.
Yeah. Go back downstairs.
Whenever you're throwing shots out hard that fast, being blocked, and your opponent keeps walking.
Yes. Yes, that's discouraging. Man, he just walking him down, and he can't keep Jarrell Miller off of him.
He is continuing to press forward, but not throwing punches as he is.
Oh, nice body shot. Yeah, let your hands go. Oh, nice uppercut by Miller.
Much pressure, but he's not dominating these rounds. In fact,
Nice hook by Miller. Nice hook by Andy.
seemingly being on cruise control.
Oh, nice uppercut by Miller. Oh,
Oh, and a nice left cross.
oh, oh. Get off the rope, Andy. Get off the rope. Nice body shot. Get off the rope.
Loading up with power. He's throwing it with speed. He's not letting any.
Oh.
Stepping back. We need to see more of this from Miller.
Oh.
So a good close to the round for Miller, but it was a good start for Ruiz.
That was another round by Gerald Miller.
You're looking.
Another round by Gerald Miller. He come alive about 10 seconds left for the round. Andy Ruiz got to pick up on that. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Shots. That's exactly what they're telling Gerald Miller in the corner. Keep going. There's an even close fight.
So 9 minutes to go. It's still anyone's fight, but Miller is putting himself in the opportunity, really grab this fight by the scruff of its neck and take control.
What are y'all looking at? Andy ain't doing nothing. What are they talking about?
You know, if he can keep walking Ruiz back, which he's been doing the entire fight, but doing it behind the jab, like you have a game plan to do. Not the fact that Ruiz is walking himself back, but you're pushing him back with the jab, even if it's to the chest or to the shoulders.
Oh, there's good work. That's what you want to see from Miller. 1, 2, 3 downstairs and ends it with a left upstairs.
A big body shot by Big Baby to the body. Ruiz didn't like that shot.
Miller says, come on to Andy Ruiz.
It seems like Ruiz needs to be pushed into a fight and wake up.
Oh, nice body shot by Andy.
Chris Mannix's scorecard as close as you'd like.
What?
86-85 in favor of Andy Ruiz. Thought Ruiz did just enough in that 8th round.
What the hell you watching, Chris Maddox?
Terrell squeezed out the 9th, and right now, back and
I don't know. You watching, bro.
86-85 right now in favor of Andy Ruiz.
You must be betting on this fight card. He trying to win him some money.
Credit to Ruiz, who looked gassed as early as round 5, but he's hung in there, still letting his hands go.
Look at that, guys.
You know, when fighters are this tired, it's a skill to learn how to fight tired. You know, you don't really load up on shots. You don't pull back your arms. They're little tiny shots where you gotta actually use your hips. Little shots like that. If you could do that and keep getting your opponent hurt and keep them tired, then the big shots will land after.
Good jabs from Miller. Minute to go here in the 10th.
See, loading up on shots like that for Ruiz, that is not as effective as if you do two shots that are actually, you punch him with your shoulders and your hips with better technique instead of speed and trying to put too much power into one.
Well, no one's ever questioned the heart of Andy Ruiz, and he's showing you a lot of it in this fight. 30 seconds to go here in the 10th. Pretty good round for Miller.
The thing about Gerald Miller is that he could always take a punch.
Yeah, because that was a solid 1, 2, 3 on the back foot for Ruiz. Miller ate those up and came right back.
Listen for the bell.
Much more activity from Gerald Miller. Champion of the world, Israel Madrimov. Sergio, you were...
Imagine them off.
How much in
I'm gonna dream off.
weight?
Imagine them off.
He's being over. It's the foot and punching.
But Crawford coming in now. Coming into the arena.
Trying to become a 4-division this week, physically like a junior middleweight. So I think size is not going to be an issue for Terrence Crawford in this fight.
Well, size has been an issue in this fight as Jarrell Miller's 300-plus pound frame has exhausted Andy Ruiz as we enter the championship rounds. Still feels like this fight is up for grabs, though.
It is.
Ruiz had a hot start, won at least the first 3, maybe first 4 rounds before Miller found his form.
Gotta go back downstairs. Go back downstairs.
Speed of Ruiz, if you were his trainer, Sergio.
Not to load up on shots anymore. I mean, this is a big man walking you down. You got to start using your jab, start poking him on the chest, and don't load up anymore. Concentrate on speed, not power if you're Andy Ruiz. See right there, he's loading up on that big shot. It's just one shot. Instead, why don't you throw three at 50%.
We got 6 minutes left.
At least he's throwing, Sergio.
No, at least he's throwing, but it's not having the effect on Miller like it should if he's throwing 2 or 3. Because you could brace yourself for that one big shot. You see it coming. But the other ones, it might catch you off guard. See those shots right there, they're loading up, you can see those coming.
Miller was stopped in the final round of his last fight, round 10, against Daniel Dubois. This one scheduled for 12. And he looks like he still has plenty of gas in the tank, does Miller. It's not easy to go 12 rounds and be active when you weigh 305 pounds, is it?
I wouldn't know, but yes, it doesn't look that way.
You know, for Jarrell Miller, this is well-conditioned, right? He hasn't fought at a weight this low since 2018. For Andy Ruiz, this is the second highest weight of his pro career, if you exclude the first 2 fights he had. So, Jarrell Miller in great condition by Jarrell Miller standards.
And another big fight awaits him if he can get past Ruiz. Good right hand.
Nice hook. Miller. Nice counter.
It's just not affecting Miller, is it? No matter what Ruiz.
Oh!
And it hasn't affected.
Nice uppercut.
Miller came to fight, he came to win. Good
There's a
shot.
good right
That
hand
was a good right hand by Andy.
for a while from Ruiz.
That was. And Miller keeps coming forward. See, right here's where Miller could be jabbing Ruiz, beating him down with the jab. When you have a tired fighter in front of you, that jab right there would do more damage than loading up on a big right hand.
He's still every 10 seconds left in the round. That's the last thing these judges, the judges be seeing. Three minutes left. We got Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Venezuela next. The way this fight looking right now, it could be a draw right now. But to me, it looked like Jarrell Miller has been applying pressure. He's been more engaging, the more power shots, the more eye-appealing shots.
Both of them tired, obviously, but you still got to turn that punch into your fist. There you go, just like that. You can see both of them, both men are fatigued. Both big men are tired.
Let's keep it nice and clean.
This is for all the marbles.
These guys need to close out strong.
Yes, this is for all the marbles.
The fight could hang in the balance. Who knows? Stop.
For all the marbles.
a way to dig deep and win the 12th.
Go to the body.
Miller, who still looks relatively fresh.
Go to the body. Ooh. Oh, Andy out.
Well, the referee Thomas Triber saying stop, 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 no, go, 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 and Ruiz lands a right hand.
Andy Ruiz was almost going to fall.
Miller doesn't want to go back to the locker room after this, thinking I had more to give. Now's the time to let it all hang out.
Hold on. Hold on.
You know that's what Ruiz is going to do.
That's what Ruiz is doing.
Up the head. Let it go, guys. Work out of it. Reminds me a little bit of that third fight between Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe. Holyfield just looked completely gassed and found that second win to drop Bowe.
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. You always knew in the 12th round Andy Ruiz would find that burst of adrenaline to have a good one. That's why it was so important for Jarrell Miller to rack up some of these rounds in the
30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Oh, 60 seconds.
Plenty of
40 seconds.
very lucrative offers for the winner of this fight, but it's doom and gloom for the loser.
20 seconds left.
Right now, it looks like the body language is more on Miller. The second win is more on Big Baby Miller. He's still walking back Ruiz, but this time he's punching coming forward. No jab, but punching.
Oh, nice chopping overhand right.
Miller said he ran out of gas in his last fight. He looks like he's got some left in the tank here.
Yes, he does. It's a good 12th round.
10 seconds left.
Deep breath for the destroyer as it's Miller who's pounding the body. Good finish for Miller.
Oh. Hey, this fight could be a draw. It could be a draw, but it looked like Miller been doing all the work, all 12 rounds. That was a good, hard fight for Andy. Being off 2 years, that's still good. He went all 12 rounds. That's good.
No, he does not.
Andy is out on his feet right now. He don't know where he at. He is, that man gasping for air right now. He gonna be pissing blood tonight. He took some body shots.
Well, in the second half.
That was a good fight, y'all. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. If it shows a beaten fighter, Andy Ruiz look like a beaten fighter.
But he takes on Ukraine.
But it's gonna come down to these scorecards right now.
Next set.
And they taking a hell of a long time to come back with these scorecards. Somebody finna get upped.
judges, Robert Hoyle.
Yeah, somebody finna get upped.
Red scares the crap out of me.
Sorry to say it, somebody finna get upped. They taking too long to come back with these scorecards. All right.
Get the nod.
Let's see.
12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Robert Hoyle scores it 116 to 112
Huh?
in favor of Jarrell Miller.
Oh, okay.
And both judges, Lou Moret and David Sutherland, are in agreement. They both scored the same, 114 to 114.
A draw.
This bout is a majority draw.
I told you it could have been a draw. It could have been a draw. It could have went either way. That was good. That was good calling. That was good calling. That was good calling. But Gerald could have won that fight. He could have won that fight, y'all. To be honest, I felt like Gerald did more. He did more. He carried the fight. Put it that way. He pushed the fight. I mean, it was times where he could have let his hands go a lot more. The conditioning wise of Gerald pushed the pace of the fight. You know, because most of the time, if a fighter not getting knocked down, most judges they kind of look at who's applying the pressure, and Gerald Miller was applying the pressure, and at points, at times, he was catching Andy Ruiz with the most appealing shots and more body shots and more hard shots. Let's check out Andy Ruiz though.
To do a rematch, let's do it again here at the BMO Stadium.
You know, you seem to be in complete control through those first 4 rounds, but it did seem like from ringside you were run out of gas from the middle stage of the fight. How did you feel in the ring?
Well, it's pretty exhausting, man. We got a 300-pound coming towards me, throwing. So I think I did pretty good from me doing the two long year layoff. But like I said, let's do it again, man. I hurt my right hand. You guys can see the freaking bone right here. But let's do it again, man. Let's do it again.
That's why he wasn't throwing that
bother you
hand.
in this fight?
It bothered me a lot, man. Like in the 5th round, it started hurting me with those big right hands that I kept hitting him in the head.
Yes.
But he's a strong motherfucker, man. He keeps coming forward and forward. But like I said, let's run it again.
All right, Andy, thank you for the effort there.
Thank you, man.
Jarrell, we'll turn to you. Disappointment on your face. What did you think of the decision?
He fought his ass off. Gerald Miller. He taking it to heart.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you, God. Thank you, Brother Turkey. Thank you, Brother Spencer Brown, Gold Star Promotions. Eddie, still love you, old man. Thank you to my team. Thank you, California. Thank you, all my Belize and Mexican fans, Central America.
Certainly won over a lot of fans here tonight. Andy Ruiz came in as the fan favorite. This crowd clearly thinks you did enough to win the fight. Do you think you did enough?
I know I did enough. Threw more punches. It's called effective aggression.
Right.
He threw some clean shots, didn't hurt me. Had him backing up the whole entire fight.
Right.
Hit him with some good shots. Stumped him a couple times.
Yep.
But I knew that. You know, I told Spencer Brown, I'm like, we got to get different judges not close to California. You know, we got California judge, a Nevada judge, you know. And we know he's coming in the hometown. And, you know, one judge had it for me, 2 had a draw. So that tells all my story. You know, like I said, outside of boxing, you know, Andy's my brother.
Right.
But I know I worked my ass off. I know I had this in the bag. There were some moments where my feet were a little stuck in the sand, but I kept the pressure and let my hands go as much as I could. And I know we had the fight in the bag, you know. But that's when you find somebody hometown, man. And where your fucking head is, bro? Look at this shit, man.
It's a pretty bad looking bone there, Andy.
In the 5th round, this is how it was. Man, like I said, you're a warrior, bro, but I push it through. I push it through as much as I can. But my fucking hand, oh my gosh, it was hard. Yeah, we all know that's part of boxing, man. That's part of boxing. But like I said, one judge had it for me, 2 had a draw. He's the hometown favorite. That's all she wrote. But I want to give a big shout out to my kids, Achilles and Belize watching, my son Akai, my daughter somewhere over around here, Sienna. You know, I love everybody, man. You know, I just want to tell everybody around the world, man, no matter where you come from, if it's from South Central or Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, man, let's work hard towards the goal. Boxing is a dirty game. Stay focused, stay on the ground. This is not a sprint.
this thing we call life of boxing is a marathon.
First 4 rounds, Jarrell, looked like you might be in some trouble. He was landing a lot of shots. Your output was a little bit lower. Was it part of your plan to wear him down in the middle late rounds?
No, I know sometimes I'm a low starter. I'm a slow starter in the beginning. Just wanted to get a feel for the ring. Fighting outside is a little different than fighting in the arena sometimes. I just want to get my feet under me, settle into the fight a little bit. But I knew I was going to get him later on. I knew I was going to put the pressure. I was going to get him. I was getting him. He was wearing him down, But like I said, I knew if I let my hands go, I was letting my hands go. I was putting the pressure on, hitting him with multiple shots. But, that's boxing, man. You get robbed, man. It ain't the first time I've been robbed. But we gonna keep.
Nah, that wasn't no robbery, Jared. You tripping, man.
I know that I'm an underdog. Always been an underdog my whole entire life. And I thank you guys, man. No matter if you're Mexicano or not, man. I love you guys.
That was a good calling.
Andy says he wants a rematch. Obviously, that hand might need a little bit of time to heal. If he can't go, is there something out there you want to do next?
I like to fight in the Fury Usyk undercard. There's a couple of guys out there. Like I said before, I told you Anderson was gonna get fucked up. I told y'all that. I said, listen, I'll still fight his ass in December. There's only one big baby, and that's me.
Congratulations, Jarrell.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, The Zone. Thank you, Matchroom Boxing. Thank you, Turkey and Riyadh. Riyadh season, baby. Hey, guys, you haven't been to Saudi, man. Go check it out. Check the Mecca out, man. It's holy, man. God bless you guys. Tune in, The Zone.
Ever the salesman, Jarrell. Guys.
Boy, he had more shout-outs.
That was a good fight. Hey, we got Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Jose Valenzuela. Man, y'all tell me who y'all think gonna win that fight. And how y'all think the fight gonna go. It's gonna go by knockout, stoppage, somebody get knocked down in the fight. Y'all think Pitbull gonna win? Drop a 1. If you think Valenzuela gonna win, drop a 2. Y'all let me know. Let me know. Man, this is Turk Al-Rashid. He put on a great fight card tonight. This whole fight card was amazing. And we still got 2 great fights that's coming on. We got Pitbull and Ryu. We got Bud and Majimov. Can't beat that. Man, if y'all haven't put y'all bet in, go put your bet in right now. Please, go put your bet in on these last 2 fights. Pitbull and Terrence Crawford. Go put y'all bets in. Take Pitbull. Take Crawford. It's not going to be no easy fight. All of these fights was tough. But if y'all going to put y'all money on somebody, take Pitbull. Take Crawford. I just feel it in my mind and my heart. I'm telling y'all, God is good. God is great. And right now, he's moving in my favor. And he'll move in your favor as well. Turk Al-Rashid talking.
You thought Jarrell Miller won the fight?
Yeah, I think so, but it is fair. It's too close.
Yeah, it was.
This is our first Riyadh season event international. Obviously, it's been so many good Riyadh season events in Saudi Arabia. Your first one in America, in LA. The crowd like it. Are we coming back? Are we doing more?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Look at the reaction, the noise. They want more. They want more big fights. We have 2 more big fights to come. Obviously, Terrence Crawford is the main event. Terrence Crawford versus Majimov. That's a tough fight.
Yeah, it is a tough fight. It is a tough test for Crawford. But I think he will handle it.
Yes, he will.
If Terrence Crawford does handle it, are we going to see Terrence Crawford versus Canelo?
As I tell before to the ESPN, I give him the offer. If he's smart, he will accept it.
How much was that offer?
So just so we're clear, so everyone understands, you've already sent an offer to Canelo to fight Terrence Crawford if Terrence Crawford wins tonight.
But if he doesn't, I want Ortiz.
Okay.
You want Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz versus Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, if they accept, we want to see this fight. And I want to see Shakur Zubaydah.
Okay.
Shakur Stevenson is here as
Okay,
well.
Turk Al-Rashid.
He accept, De La Hoya accept, Eddie accept. Let's do it.
Let's do the big fights. You've done so many big fights. already you clearly want to see more big fights being made.
Yeah, of course. Now we have the Riyadh season in the 12th of October, the opening ceremony, Arthur and Bevel, and great card. And we have in Wembley in the 21 of September, big card with Joshua Dubois main event. And now we see and we are glad what's happened here in America. And we think this will not be.
That was just a lackluster. Terence Crawford versus Madrimov. That's a tough fight.
Yeah, it is a tough fight. It is a tough test for Crawford. But I think he will handle it.
If Terence Crawford does handle it, are we going to see Terence Crawford versus Canelo?
As I tell before to the ESPN, I give him the offer. If he's smart, he will accept it.
So just so we're clear, so everyone understands, you've already sent an offer to Canelo to fight Terence Crawford if Terence Crawford wins tonight.
But if he doesn't, I want Ortiz.
You want Ortiz? Virgil Ortiz versus Terence Crawford?
Yeah, if they accept, we want to see this fight. And I want to see Shakur Zubaydah.
Shakur Stevenson is here as well.
He accept, De La Hoya accept, Eddie accept. Let's do it.
Let's do the big fights. You've done so many big fights already. You clearly want to see more big fights being made.
Yeah, of course. Now we have the Riyadh season.
Final one, your prediction for Terence Crawford versus Madrimov. Do you think Terence Crawford's going to get the knockout?
In the 8th round.
In the 8th round? Okay, there you heard it. Terence Crawford getting the knockout in the 8th round. His Excellency, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Okay, stick with us when we come back. Obviously, it is a big one. Pitbull Cruz versus Jose Valenzuela for the WBA Super Lightweight title.
Woo! Turk Al-Sheikh trying to put on some big shows. If Terence Crawford, I got a question, y'all. So, if Terence Crawford was to get past Israel Madrimov, being that Turk Al-Sheikh already presented that offer to Canelo, do you think Canelo would take that fight? And then if that fight was to take place, would that be another fight like Canelo versus Jamel Charlo that just came to, get the money, or do you think Terence Crawford would come to fight and not just take the money? That's a question. And then too, with the Shakur Stevenson and the Williams Zepeda, who would y'all take in that fight? Do y'all think if Williams Zepeda applied the pressure to Shakur like Edward De Los Santos did, you think Shakur would get on that bicycle and run? Or do you think Shakur would try to, bang it out, try to fight and stand his ground? And then too, if Canelo don't take the fight, do y'all think Virgil Ortiz would take the fight, being that Terence Crawford beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs? Do you think he'll take that fight? And if he do take that fight, do you think Crawford will be able to stop him? Or do you think Canelo will be able to stop Crawford? Or Williams Zepeda would stop Shakur, or Shakur would stop Williams Zepeda? Y'all let me know.
What's up, dog?
Pitbull Cruz, Venezuela coming up next. Pitbull Cruz, Venezuela. Who y'all taking in the fight? Drop a 1 for Cruz, drop a 2 for Venezuela. Y'all let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Back to BMO Stadium.
Man, it is crowded out there.
Get ready for the coach.
God is good. God is great. Man, I had a funeral to go to today. Uncle passed away last week at the funeral today. Just had a lot on my mind. Boxing has taken all of that off. But gotta give things to God, man, for waking y'all up. If y'all not thankful, you wake up every morning, man, it's a blessing. To have breath, it's a blessing. So, if you got family, tell them you love them. You can be your friend. Tell them you love them when you get off the phone with them. If you see them, tell them you love them. Because you never know. Tomorrow ain't promised today. Live every day like it's your last. That's why I always say one love, one life. You know, make the best out of it. Gotta be thankful. Just thank God every chance you get. Every time you get. Because God is good. He's a forgiving God. He's not a jealous God. I mean, he kind of sort of is. But no matter what your religion is, man, just thank God, man, for another day. Another life. Not just seeing life again. Every day, every morning, every morning. Hug and kiss your family. Got a dog? Just be thankful. Got a job? Be thankful. Got somewhere to lay your head at? Be thankful. You got a hot meal? Be thankful. People around the world don't even have that. Don't even know what that is. Just be thankful.
Especially if he wants another crack at Big Baby Miller.
Is that a fight that you want to see again?
This was entertaining enough.
Nah, Sean Porter, you down, Big Baby Miller.
Excuse me, that Ruiz hurt his hand. We were entertained by that fight.
Nah, you a hater.
We're probably even more entertained, you know. So I think
You a hater.
boxing needs to understand that this is entertainment. Yes, it's a sport, but we're here to entertain. If we're putting on great performances, yes, we want. That Jarrell Miller does deserve a shot at the winner he does deserve that Bacoli fight. However, he said, hey, I still want Anderson. So I like.
Yeah, there's another good one as well. Well, next up in the ring tonight is our co-main event. Isaac Cruz is going to defend his.
Yep, Isaac Cruz coming up. Venezuela.
Rolly Romero. Banger.
Y'all stick around. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I want to thank y'all for staying there and sticking around. It's all love over my end. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. It's all love.
We've seen Ryo hurt a lot of people. I think he's a natural 140. This is.
So what does that mean? What are you saying you think will happen in this fight?
Sean Porter.
Listen, when Ryo is the naturally bigger fighter, he's also taller, rangy.
Tall don't mean nothing against Pitbull, bro. You tripping.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's been making his way to 135.
Man, you sleep, man.
I do think that he has to hurt Pitbull Cruz. We just have not seen Pitbull get hurt. And we know he's relentless. And we know he swings with everything.
Everything.
Every time he gets in the ring. So exciting, top to bottom.
Everything. Pitbull ain't coming to play, man. Pitbull coming to put hands on somebody. Ryu is a good fighter. I think he's a technical fighter, but that ain't gonna pay off in this fight against Pitbull. All them technical skills gonna go out the window. If you can't hurt Pitbull, he gonna have a long night, an early night. That man, I don't know. That man got a head on him. All his punches go right to the head.
Two steps, you do the math. He can move his way away from Pitbull, touch him when he needs to, and win. Get out with a decision.
So what's Pitbull's best route to victory?
Sean, that sounds easy, huh? That sounds real easy.
Tenacious and he can't stop. He's gonna swing and he's gonna miss. That's what I'm gonna say. He's gonna swing with the first one and he's gonna miss. He cannot go in the cycle of starting over and start over. It's got to be swing, miss, keep going, and keep going. I haven't seen Pitbull do that.
On the inside.
I haven't seen Pitbull do that in the past, you know. So he's got to have another gear tonight.
All right. Okay. Well, the celebrities continue to arrive at BMO Stadium. We got another one coming forward. Emily Austin has spoken to Piers Morgan.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you.
You too. Ready?
Far away.
Fire away. It's a hard question tonight. Pierce Morgan, who's usually on the other end of this mic, has made it to LA. Before you head in there, who do you have winning tonight? I overheard you're actually quite a boxing fan.
I am. I think Crawford's going to win it. And don't tell Eddie Hearn I said that, because he's
Eddie Hearn, who said that.
he got me the ticket, so I feel bad. I feel like I'm betraying Eddie, but no, I think he's just too good, Crawford.
Well, Eddie has a lot of faith in Majumov tonight, but most of the fans do think that Crawford has it in the bag.
I think it'll be a great fight. I think he's going to put up a hell of a fight, but I think Crawford will win. But if you tell Eddie I said that, I'm in trouble.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing you in London at the Anthony Joshua fight.
You will. I love boxing. I think this is great for LA to bring this to LA. It's great for Saudi investment in sport to come to LA. Home of entertainment, obviously, in the world. And I think they'd like that to be Riyadh, which is, they're not far off it. And I think London, obviously, is a great entertainment and sport capital of the world as well. So, yeah, these are the places you want to see this stuff.
Well, we hope to see more of it. Enjoy the fight.
Can I just say, I'm very relieved you haven't asked me for any Eminem lyrics, because I don't know any.
I'm Slim Shady.
I know you are.
Oh, come on, Pierce.
The BMO almost full.
Damn, I gotta plug this phone up. Hey, listen, man. Dang. Hey, I'm finna jump back on. My phone finna go dead, but I'm finna jump back on. If you following me, I'll be back on in about a couple seconds. And yeah, I'm gonna jump back on. Just try to follow me. All right.